Welcome to this week's special edition of the Blue Wave Sports Show. My name is Cyrus Smith. A lot happened while you were gone. The inaugural Boca Bowl, the Women's College Cup, and the men's basketball team battled some teams from the Sunshine State. But don't worry, OutTV's got you covered. Here's a recap of what happened in the FAU sports world.
Hi, my name is Pierce Sargent with the Blue Wave Sports Show, and I am here on the road in Orlando to watch our Owls take on the Knights of UCF. The Owls got off to a very slow start in the first half. They only shot 22% from the three-point line and 32% overall in the first half. Marquand Botley was only 1 of 4 from the three-point line and 2 of 8 overall in the first half. He only had 6 points in the first half. Justin Ravington also got off to a slow start. He was 2 of 8 in the first half with only 4 points and 5 rebounds. The second half, the Owls took control of the game. They played very aggressive defense by only holding UCF to a total of 15 points, while only shooting 16% in the second half. Here's head coach Michael Curry on his defense.
Defense. Our guys are starting to learn more and more that something we can control is our effort and energy and focus on the defensive end. Making shots can go up and down, but we can't waver with what we do on the defensive end. And so defensive end gives you a chance to come on the road and get a win.
Jackson Trabb, who is a native of Orlando, led the Owls in scoring with 15 points while shooting a perfect 5 of 5 from the field. Here's Trapp on his performance in his hometown.
Awesome, it's awesome coming back here. I haven't been here in a while. It's been a couple months, but it's always great coming back here. It's my first time playing UCF. I'm glad we got the win, so it was huge.
It was a great road win for the Owls, winning by a final score of 54-41. Up next is a home game against the Stetson Hatters.
Hey Owl fans, Andrew Ramey here for the Blue Wave Sports Show here at the Borough to see our FAU Owls take on the Stetson Hatters. Let's get ready to see the action.
Started off fast with a 16-2 run. The Owls were able to shoot 50% from the field and 46% from the three-point line as they took a 20-point lead into halftime. In the second half, the Owls struggled to find their stride as they were outscored 21-7. Solomon Poole played in his first career game as an Owl as he scored 18 of his 23 points in the second half to help keep the lead for the Owls. Here is Coach Curry on Solomon Poole.
He was. I told him he said he felt like he was about to cry. I told him he sounded like it. But, Solomon's been a really, really good player for a long time. It's hit and miss a lot of times with young players coming out of school, going to college. His first tour of duty, so to speak, was not a good one at Tech. But he's a basketball guy. The thing we love about Solomon is when things are not going well for him, he finds a way to get in the gym and find his answers in the gym.
Great win for our Owls as they beat the Stetson Hatters 79-69.
Hi, my name is Pierce Sargent with the Blue Wave Sports Show, and I am here at FAU Stadium for the first ever Boca Raton Bowl. The fans are piling in. Let's check out the action. Both teams came out very strong by scoring very early in the game. Northern Illinois struck first on a 19-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Drew Hare to receiver Jawan Briskaken. Then Marshall's DeAndre Reeves returned the ensuing kickoff 93 yards to tie the game at 7. From that point on, Marshall went on to outscore Northern Illinois 45-16. They were led by quarterback Rakeem Cato, who was 25 of 37 for 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns of his own. Here's head coach Doc Holliday on Cato's performance and career.
It's just him. I mean, that's him. I mean, he's on his biggest stages. That's when he rallies. And I've never, I've done this. I've been I've been around, won national titles and been around a lot of NFL quarterbacks. But I've never been. He's the most competitive quarterback I've ever coached ever. And I'm talking about guys that won Super Bowls and everything else. He's just a tremendous quarterback that's overcome a lot of adversity. And I guarantee you, when you want the ball in his hands when the game's on the line, he's gonna find a way to get it done.
Rakeem Cato's favorite target, Tommy Schuler, also turned in a big-time performance with 18 receptions for 185 yards and a touchdown. Here is Rakeem Cato on Schuler's big game.
Just playing a lot of zone, and they were trying to mix and match with a lot of men. And anybody know Schuler, he the best man-to-man matchup on earth to me and to our team. And I just continue to win at them, continue to go at them, continue to throw at them until they show me something different. And they ain't show me nothing different, I'm going to keep doing it.
With the 52-23 win, Marshall will finish the season 13-1, while Northern Illinois will finish at 11-3. That's it from the inaugural Boca Raton Bowl.
Hey guys, Billy Reams here at the Blue Wave Sports Show, and I am at FAU Stadium for the 2014 Women's College Cup. People from all over the nation have flocked to FAU to see this weekend's great soccer action, where the 4 remaining teams of Texas A&M, Virginia, Florida State, and Stanford will be duking it out to see who is this year's best. The tournament is a single-game elimination style, where the winner of the Virginia and Texas A&M game will face off against the winner of the Florida State and Stanford game for the championship on Sunday. Here's Texas A&M's athletic director Eric Hyman on Texas A&M reaching the Cup.
Texas A&M couldn't be happier and excited to be here. We've been, I don't know how many years, 20-some years in the NCAA, and this is the farthest we've ever advanced. We've been to the final, to the Elite Eight, and we've been to 16 numerous times. So to be here is pretty special. And Florida Atlantic has done a great job. Patrick, the athletic director, has done a terrific job, and we couldn't be more thrilled.
Game 1 of the semifinals saw Texas A&M take on Virginia. After a quick warm-up, the action got underway, with Mackenzie Doniak scoring to put Virginia up 1-0. But not long after, Texas A&M evened up the score with a strike from Kelly Montague. With a minute left in the first half, Virginia's Emily Sonnet scored off a corner to regain the lead. Virginia would score again late in the second half to secure their 3-1 win. Game 2 of the semifinal featured FSU going up against Stanford. With only a few meetings in these teams' histories, here's FSU's head coach Micah Corian on the upcoming match.
You know, they value the ball, we value the ball. They have good athletes, we have good athletes. I think that it's going to be an exciting game with two heavyweights.
After 16 minutes of one-sided play, Florida State's Shania Williams scored off a beautiful top corner shot to put FSU up 1-0. Late in the second half, Shania Williams scored yet again, giving her brace and giving FSU the decisive 2-0 win. With the final set, and after a well-earned day's rest, the Cup continued on Sunday. Both FSU and Virginia supporters arrived early and excited for the championship final. The game started off hard, with both teams creating opportunities to score, but failing to finish. Deep into the second half, with overtime looming, FSU's Jamea Fields scored, giving the Noles the 0-1 advantage. However, Virginia was able to build up late momentum, striking a high-powered shot that sailed over the top of the net, securing the win and championship for Florida State. Here's Fields on scoring the game winner.
Well, I just feel like I'm in that position a lot. The ball's on my left foot when I cut inside, and I just took a chance and shot it, and it went in. But after the goal, I just knew that coming out today, we were in a very good spot, and I knew we can win it. And I'm just glad that I scored.
Fans stayed to celebrate with the 2014 national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.
Well, there you have it. Like I said, a lot of stuff happened over the break. But as usual, Owl TV always has you covered. Tune in next week as we get the regular show kicking back up for the spring semester.